again. This is Shavonda Marie, and I am Love, Strength, and Love podcast, part of the Best of the Best TV. I am here at Mindful Mondays at Greenwood Gallery. Sorry, y'all. It's just so much going on, but it's exciting. So today we have a special guest. We're speaking about artificial intelligence. And we have a special guest, Wanda Bryant. That's my mother's name, so I just had to say it. It's like such a pleasure to meet another mom.
Ooh, I think she just aged me.
All right, Miss Wanda, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm Wanda Bryant. I am a Milwaukee native. I am a globetrotter, and I am a multipreneur.
Okay, nice.
Got a lot going on.
Yes, I see. So, Wanda, what brings you on a journey when it comes to AI? I hear that you have took your disableness and it actually transformed it into businesses with AI. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, my journey with AI, I kind of jumped headfirst into everything.
Okay.
It started with I was part of a summit, Exodus Summit, for all those African American women or those of the African diaspora. I went to a summit. They had a 5-day summit, and one of the courses in that summit, in regards to women in business, had to do with travel. I had a travel business. Well, I still have it, but I'm working it differently now. But one of the instructors there, Dr. Kimberly West, facilitated a special course on travel. And part of that course was her teaching travel agents and travel business owners how to use AI to their advantage, to do some things. So I think I actually did maybe 5 or 6 intensives with her, 5-day challenges, and I was just learning. I'm a researcher. When you give me something, I'm going to go deep for it. I'm going to find out everything I can. And because there's also family members that have a disability as well as myself, I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
I was diagnosed as being dyslexic in 5th grade. In 5th grade, my 5th grade teacher pulled us, or was able to put me and my siblings into the 220 program.
Okay.
Back in the day, age of myself, way back in the 70s.
I remember that.
So he lived in the suburbs. He was able to get us into the program to put us out into Sherwood, into the Sherwood school districts. But I never knew I was dyslexic. I never knew I had a problem. I just knew that every time I turned around, I was taking summer classes, I had to sit and do math, I had to go through English and things of that nature. It was not until after I applied for college at the University of Milwaukee that I found all my transcripts. And on it said how I was dyslexic. I saw the paperwork for being transferred to Sherwood, the Sherwood School District. All the boxes fell together.
Wow.
Then I kind of felt I have a problem nobody ever told me about. So how do I look at things? But I also have a creative side. I could read 10, 20 books a week. Wow. I go all in. But if you had me turn around and have to read out loud to someone, I got a bit of a problem. First, anxiety kicks in. Then trying to get all the thoughts in my head to paper that it was logical. Someone can understand that was a big problem for me. So when AI came about, or when I was introduced to AI, I'm like, this is about to level the playing field for anybody who's got dyslexia. Anybody. Because a lot of people do not understand that AI has been around for way longer than the last 5 years. The little things. The control mechanisms on the washroom sinks. That's all ran by AI. Alexa.
I love her.
Let me turn my phone off before I say her name. Siri, and all of these things, they are all controlled by AI. So I need people to stop, or those around me to stop being afraid of AI and embrace it. Because I hear a lot, AI is going to take my job. No, AI is not going to take your job. I'm gonna take your job, consult in for your job, and make more money than you because I know how to use AI.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. And those with disabilities, those who are blind, those who are hard of hearing, those with mobility issues, AI is built into all of these new tools to help you.
Right.
So I've got apps on my phone where I can turn around and scan a document that's completely in Portuguese and have it translated in English. I have a family member, well actually once removed, is my sister-in-law's ex-mother-in-law, where she only speaks Spanish. Well, her English as well. However, she's more comfortable speaking Spanish.
Okay.
I use AI to communicate with her, so I will actually type what I want in English, and I make sure that my prompts and my instructions are very clear for it to translate in English, into Spanish, and then I send her my message to her in Spanish. So now I have another aunt that I'm about to test it on a different language, doing Mandarin. I'm gonna have to have this conversation with her first, because this is what I'm trying, making sure that the Mandarin is logical on how she would understand it and how she would speak it. So I use AI every day. I even nicknamed it. It's not ChatGPT for me. Their name is Cece.
Hey!
That's my personal assistant. I talk to ChatGPT or Cece every day.
Right.
Then I talk to even my employees at work.
Right.
It helps me.
Right.
So that was my long answer for you.
Look, that's okay. It kind of tied into the next answer, which was how it kind of helped you overcome your disability.
It helped. Well, I really overcame my disability really on my own, but I've enhanced myself with it. I have a master's degree in human resources and in nonprofit management. My bachelor's degree is in business management. I also have a culinary arts degree. So I'm that person who's going to dig for information. But where it helps me now in my day-to-day is actually how I can, we tend to code switch.
Right.
For those of you you know. Okay, so we tend to code switch. And as I'm getting older, getting like my mother, the filter comes on. So we got to control that filter. So I put what I want to say into my personal assistant, and then I have it clean it up. I want it to talk as if I am this individual. I've had to learn how to train the dragon, basically. My mentor, she likes to say she's training the puppy, but it's a dragon now. It has outgrown everyone. It is big, it is fierce, it's fiery. So I'm having to train it to do what I need it to do for me and within all of my businesses.
Right. Wow, nice. So what kind of businesses do you have or have you created with you?
Are you ready for it? Okay.
I am.
All right. My travel agency.
Okay.
It's actually a travel business. I do brochures, manuals, and all of that nuances. I even can do travel magazines.
Okay.
Now I have EE, Business and Finance Solutions. That is I won't say it's nonprofit, but it's bigger because I can bring everything into it. It's in regards to, I work on grants for organizations, nonprofits who are doing the BIRD grant. So my background is human resources and payroll management.
Okay.
So I will only work on a grant that I have a background in. So if you're building your business, or even for a small business, you need to start putting those pieces together to build your business, your front office, all your human resource tools, your payroll, your accounting and all that. I'm your girl for that. Now, it's a spin-off from my tax business.
Okay.
I do corporate taxes, I do personal taxes, but I'm specializing in expat taxes because we're about to make a move and a shift. So I'm working with more global clients on that. Then I have my fun side. When I can't sleep, I don't watch TV, I am creating designs with Midjourney. That is my flavor. Some people like Dolly, others like Leonardo and Stable Diffusion, but I like Midjourney. With Midjourney, I create pieces. I take those pieces of artwork, I put it on clothing. I create patterns. What I'm wearing today is one of mine.
Nice.
So, that's what I do. I have fun with it.
Nice. I'm sure you do. Yes. So what kind of impact has your business or your businesses has had in the community?
Right now, not much of the community directly because we're all remote. We sit behind our computers. Our computers get us out there to all over the globe. So I can be talking to people in Portugal. I can be talking to people in New York. My one client, that entire clinic is out in California, so I work with them. Nothing directly here in Milwaukee yet. I do have a client here. We're still working on a proposal for an event that she wants to do, and we're going to take it forward. So this will help me get into the Milwaukee environment, get into the Wisconsin environment in regards to what I can do, because I like to train. I like to be able, I'm a builder, basically.
Okay.
So
Right.
if there's a problem, let me fix it, let me go in and let me clean it up. And especially when it comes to documentation, rules and regulations, I fall back on human resources and payroll because that's where I'm comfortable at.
Okay, I got a couple of those. So
Okay, give me some more problems. I'm your girl too. Hey.
So can you tell all of the viewers out there, how can we get in contact with you? Personally or social media, so we can kind of learn some more information?
Well, you can find me in Facebook, just under Wanda Bryant. Can't miss the face, I'm there. I'm also on LinkedIn, same thing. I also do have a page for my ED business and finance solutions. I also have a new page I just put up for all my dress line that I'm coming out with. That is my Slinging and Sable. You can also find that on Facebook.
Okay,
So hit me on Facebook, tell me where you saw me, and then, yes, I will reach out and return your call.
Okay, mother. It was such a pleasure having you
It was
today.
nice to meet you as well.
Yes.
And tell your mom, hey, we want to get together. I want to go and say, I need to know what that little initial is. Damn hey, what is this?
All right, with that being said, it was such a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And I definitely have to link up with you and get some more information because I like digging and building as well.
Well,
So
you can find me in my room and all my business cards are there.
all righty, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
All right, you all. Once again, we are at Mindful Mondays, tapping in, learning a little bit about AI. We will be back with another creator, artist. So you guys just tap in.
Bye-bye.